This lesson will be on 11-4, dividing rational expressions. When dividing fractions, we take our second fraction and flip it, and then we multiply. So we'll have 5x squared over 7, and we're going to flip our second fraction so that it's 21 over 10x to the third. And now we can multiply our two fractions. When multiplying fractions, remember that we can reduce first and then multiply. So 5 goes into 10 twice. 7 goes into 21 3 times. We have 2 x's on the top and 3 on the bottom, so we'll have 1 x left on the bottom. So our final answer in 1a is 3 over 2x. The same thing can happen with problem 1b. However, when we take our original problem, we're going to have to factor. So we'll have n plus 1 over n plus 3. Then we're going to multiply by our reciprocal, which means we'll flip our second fraction. So the n plus 4 will be on the top of our fraction in our numerator. On the bottom, in our denominator, we're going to have 2n plus 2. Now we'd factor. The only thing that needs to be factored is the 2n plus 2. So let's get rid of that. 2n plus 2 factors by taking out a GCF of 2. So 2n plus 2 is 2 times n plus 1. Now we can reduce and multiply. The n plus 1 on the top can cross off with the expression n plus 1 on the bottom. Our final answer will be n plus 4 over 2 times n plus 3. And let me see if I can write this in another color right over here. We'll have n plus 4 as our final answer over 2 times n plus 3. That goes to problem 1a, and this goes to problem 1b. In example 2, again, we'll be multiplying by the reciprocal. So in order to divide our two rational expressions, we'll need to factor and then multiply by the reciprocal. Our first numerator, this should be an m squared plus 3m plus 2. So this expression can be factored. We're looking for the factors of 2 that add to 3. So we have m plus 1 and m plus 2, and that's over 4. We'll be multiplying by our reciprocal, which is m plus 1 over m plus 2. And now we can reduce. Our m plus 2 on the top will cross off with our m plus 1 on the bottom, and we'll be left with the expression m plus 1 times m plus 1, so that'll be a squared, over 4. In example 2a, again, we'll be factoring and then dividing by multiplying by the reciprocal. So in our first fraction, we'll factor p squared minus 4 into p minus 2, p plus 2. Remember that this p squared minus 4 is the difference of two squares. Now, in order to divide by another fraction, we'll be multiplying by the reciprocal. So on the top, we'll have p plus q in our numerator. In our denominator, we'll have p minus 2. And now we can start reducing. On the top, we have a p minus 2 and a p minus 2. And our final answer will be p plus 2 times p plus q over 5p. In our last example, we'll start by factoring. So q squared plus 3q plus 2 factors into q plus 2 times q plus 1 over 12. Now we're going to have to multiply by our reciprocal. So in our denominator, we're going to have q plus 1. In our numerator, we'll have the q squared plus 4. Remember that this will try to factor. Because q squared plus 4 is not the difference of two squares, we can't factor that. So we can now start reducing. We have a q plus 1 on the top and a q plus 1 on the bottom, which reduce together. And now our answer will be q plus 2 times q squared plus 4 over 12.